Hi everybody. As you know, I have a leak in my camper if you've been watching my videos. And today it's going to rain. You can see the sky is just full of clouds. It's going to rain pretty hard from what I hear from people that have already gotten the rain and it's moving our way. It's going to be a heavy rain. Also supposed to have some high winds, which is ideal conditions for me to find this leak. So I'll go over with you. There's a Facebook group for these campers in the UK. And I thought that maybe the leak was down here because you can see it's kind of separated down there. This, they tell me, is a one-piece shell in the owners group on Facebook. So if it's coming from that area, it is from screw holes that are holding that metal strip on. That is for a screen room, an awning. So the most common places are right here. And that bar across the top, and then you have the lights, because those are where screws are going into the camper. So the window is attached to this railing, and it's like on a hinge. So underneath this rubber strip, it's missing a plastic cap right here. But underneath this rubber strip are screws going across, attaching it to the camper. So what has to be done, if that's where the leak is, this has to come off. New butyl tape put underneath it, new screws, and then a new rubber seal here. So what I did a couple days ago is I took Lexel clear sealant and I put it all the way across the top of that, across both marker lights, and across both handles, all around here and down inside, on this handle and that handle. So those are the entry points. So today it's going to rain. I'm here. I brought some food. We got some music playing. And I'm going to sit in my camper and wait for the rain, which should be here any time now. So also it might be that marker light. I'm not sure if I sealed that one or not. Or maybe this little screw right here. So if somebody's playing music, I'm going to get in the camper so I don't get a copyright strike. So let's go and see what's inside and wait for the rain. Alright, so one technique for finding leaks, they said, is to put baby powder on the wall. I don't have baby powder, but I have flour. So I'm making a mess, but it can easily be cleaned up. Probably need to pull this back. Luckily, I have plenty more Reflectix, so I can replace this. I have to tape that back. And then I'm going to put some flour in here. So I'll have flour going down there to see if it's coming from above, if it's coming from here, if it's coming from over here. I don't know where it's coming from, but we're going to find out. Okay, you can see some flour that I've put up there. I tried to get it to stick to the wall, but it doesn't stick very good. So I've got flour lined here. This white right here is spray foot powder, which I saw online they use to find oil leaks in cars. This is what it is from Dollar Tree. That might work better than the powder, I'm not sure, but it's to see, this is where the front handle is, where you can move the camper around, so there's screws behind those caps. So we'll see if it's coming in there. And then going down the wall, it's stuck really good right there, so I can see if it's coming down that wall. And then down here is my mess. But it kind of smells good. Well, this is not how you usually see my camper. It's usually all fixed cute, but today it is a huge mess. So I've got everything here. I'm waiting for the rain to start. Everything's just piled everywhere. Over here, everything's just piled up. That's the front bench seat frame and the cushions for it. And while I'm waiting on the rain, I've got some Mexican food to eat. So I'm just going to sit here because we're going to get a downpour. I'm just waiting on it. Okay, after about 45 minutes of rain, I saw evidence. There's water running down, and then down here a paper towel there now, but that's where I noticed it, right there where all the flour was piled up. I noticed the wet spots. So that's where it is. This is the handle. The bolts for the handles that's on the outside so you can move the camper around. So I took the cap off that one and the little nut. But then I was able to pull this out, get my hand up in there, and it's wet above this. So now I know it's not coming from the handle, it's coming from above it. So we're going to go outside and I'll show you what I think it is. It stopped raining for now, but I'm watching the radar, it's coming back. I think it's this right here. It's not the Microlite because that's inside the cabinet. I have paper towels stuffed there and it's completely dry. It's got to be this right here, which I put clear sealant on the other day. Apparently I'm going to have to take that off and redo it completely with new screws. So that's what we have. And then back here where the bed is, now this is where I put my head. So I have a shower curtain over this. And this is a wet spot, but it was back here. I turned it around. So I stuffed this in here to see if it's coming from the window. I stuffed paper towels up there to see if it's coming from above. And I turned this around to get an idea of, again, of where it's going to get wet. So I can hear a little bit of rain out there. It's coming back again. We're supposed to get it really heavy, and I'm just going to sit here and figure all this out so I know where to fix. This is the back window by the bed. Alright folks, it's super windy out here. As you can see, my umbrella turned inside out. I'm going to call this a successful test. I found the leaks. One is the back of this window, right here. Hopefully you can hear me in the wind. The other one, I believe, is right there. So, nothing I can do in the rain. I can come over tomorrow and tarp it and let it dry out. So, it's going to rain like pretty much all week. So I won't be able to do it right away as far as fixing. But it'll eventually get done. At least now I know where to look. He doesn't mind the rain and the wind.